Hello again! So, this video is what exactly to pack in your little knick-knack containers. Now, I kind of went over how to pack and what to pack in your bag a little bit, but these are the small things, well, knick-knacks. Things that you're going to need that are going to be pretty much essential to your survival in the long run if you had to leave. So we'll start with my first aid kit. Now this is a adventure medical kit. I have these for sale as well, with a few additional items. So, you know, your standard first aid kit, really good. It's got a few items for surgical purposes, whatever. I've also attached a bandana, both as a dust mask if necessary, and you could use that to wrap around wounds and whatnot. And these little kits come with a whistle and a little compass, as well as survival instructions. You know, how to signal a copter, or how to light a certain fire, things like that. Flashlight? You absolutely need flashlights. You gotta walk somewhere, whatever, you can't see in the dark. Perfect, flashlight. I also carry spare batteries in here, because these take AAA. So AAA batteries are always good to have. Chapstick. This stuff will save your life. Nothing is more painful than having your lips chapped all to hell and not being able to do anything about it. As well, Advil or Tylenol, things like that. They are absolutely necessary because you're sleeping on the ground or something, you're going to get bruised up. You take a fall or something like that. They're mainly inconvenience, aches and pains that can be easily averted with Tylenol. So, first aid kit, it's handy, it's light, weighs less than a pound. It's convenient, sized, it's waterproof. It's got a nice little carry handle. These things are great to have. Always good to have one of these. Now, knick-knack kits, multiple purposes. One, you can carry everything in them. Two, store food or water in here if you have to. That's always good. Everybody likes to have a little bit of food and water on hand. So I basically carry things that, you know, I don't want loose in my bag. So I got a roll of twine. I've built many lean-tos with this twine. It's very handy. Easy to cut, but strong enough. Some small candles. Now, I happen to have multiple ways of starting fire. I've got, I think, 2 flints. Now, flints. This thing, survive. I don't know, man. This is kind of a pain in the ass to use and like super cheap. Well, it was expensive, but expensive cheap. And I can never get it to work. But I have gotten it to work once or twice. Good enough. It does do the job, I know. You just have to actually, you know, try for it. Now, spare batteries because I have a few flashlights. This bag isn't just packed for me, it's packed for me and my wife. So, in the need, we have to travel at night, we have 2 flashlights. A little bit of extra first aid, bandages, shoelaces. You have shoes, you don't have laces, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Matches, and bobby pins, because, again, medical purposes, you want to hold this stuff together. Bobby pins, you rip your clothes, bobby pin it together, works fantastic. Another thing I found absolutely necessary, salt, pepper, sugar, spices. You know those noodle packs? So I've got some of those noodle broths, chicken and beef in this little bag. Really handy. This would probably last, you know, if I stretched it a week or 2 of spice. That's all convenient and handy to have. Water or just plain herbs of the forest soup eventually do get boring. It's always good to spice things up, as well as if you have a low sugar. There you go, sugar. Salt and pepper. If you have to eat something you'd really rather not eat, salt and pepper can add some nice little, well, spice to that. Portable saw. It's a tiny little finger saw. It works really well. You know, I wouldn't be sawing anything more than 2 inches in diameter with it, but it's convenient, it's small, perfect for what I have. I would, if I could, have a hatchet as well in my bag, but again, space and weight is limited, so you work with what you've got. If you can have a hatchet, fantastic. Sewing kit. You need to repair something, having a little sewing kit, absolutely necessary. Not exactly the highest of quality, but again, work with what you have. It will do. I could have better, work with what we got. More flashlights, because again, it's not just me, it's me and Katie. Now, more bobby pins, you never know. Quarters, so you have to get to a payphone, say, not even necessarily a solar flare, but something knocks out all communications except for landlines even, and now you're out and about, your cell phone doesn't work. You don't know where to go for a phone, but you stumble upon a payphone. Luckily, you have a couple quarters so you can make a call some loved ones or whoever you necessarily need to. That's a little bit of being prepared. More lighters, more chapstick, always good to have. Hooks. I do have fishing line, not even in my bag, it's actually sitting out here somewhere. No, it's in my bag. So hooks, if you don't have a fishing rod or anything, you can, what I found is, depending on where you are, if you're saying near a thick stream or something, you can get a stick and manage to stick a stick in the mud. And if you can find one with the prongs, right, hang another stick across it and do the same thing. Make sure it's sturdy enough, and you can hang multiple lines off it with hooks and bait small fish. Really handy, so hooks are good to have. Emergency blanket. Stand by these things for any purposes. It's used as a tarp, it's used as a reflector, it's used as a blanket, it's used to keep you dry, anything. Really handy to have, and exceptionally lightweight. More matches because, well, I stand by the whole having fire is like one of your most important allies in the middle of nowhere. And so I'm prepared for a long haul in the wilderness, necessarily. Hooks and lines. Flint, this flint actually works with a knife. It's really handy. These are super cheap, like $2. And they work really well with these multi-use tools. They're great. Unit heat. You need to heat something up. Your hands, something you're freezing to death. And earplugs. As a raver, I found earplugs are absolutely necessary for anything outside at any point in time that can come in handy. So that's your basic knickknacks container. Now, could use this to eat out of, could use this to make things in, anything along those lines, drink water out of, so they're handy to have. Containers are always a good idea to have. At least one container, as well as water or food in your bags. Absolutely crucial. Now, as well as all of this, I also have a survival kit in a can by Coglahans, or Coglahans, whatever they are. So it pretty much contains a little bit of everything I already have here. But again, this isn't just for me. If I just had myself, I'd probably just need one of these containers, stacked a little differently. But because it is for me and the wife, and potentially the kid, the daughter as well, so it never hurts to be a little bit more prepared. So, that's your knick-knack container. Those are basic items, always handy to have. What do you guys have in yours, and what do you think would be a good idea to have in your little knickknacks or your survival bag in its entirety? Oh, as well, you know, for shits and giggles, because I have a little bit of space, mosquito coils. These things work really well, and there's like 10 in a pack. So handy to have, especially if you have to end up camping near a stream or something along those lines, and mosquitoes are everywhere. It's an asset, absolutely. So, again, want to hear from you guys. What's in your kit, and what should be in mine? Peace.